the mirror, don't know what to say, but I'm happy the man I is.
Goddamn, we back at it. NF is back at another track called Lost featuring Hopsin. Now, NF and Hopsin, man, they got similar styles. Their backgrounds are relatively similar with their outcasted, the outcast in the hip hop community. In terms of they're considered corny, they're considered Eminem clones. NF I've been listening to the last few years. Hopsin I've listened to about a decade now. Of course, he's significantly known for his Ill Mind series, especially that Ill Mind 5. The Ill Mind 5. That is my absolute favorite track on Hopsin. The last few years, I haven't really enjoyed his music like here and there. I enjoyed it sometimes, but for the most part, I've enjoyed Hopsin and NF, especially both of them two combined. It's been a long time coming for the collaboration between them two. If they're separate fans, I always wanted them to come together and see what that track sounds like. It's finally here. And that's mixtape is coming out later this month. Clouds is coming in later this month, I believe March 26th. So I think he got a feature with Tech Nine, who's like, this mixtape he coming out, it's gonna be fire, it's gonna be solid, it's gonna be great. So without further ado, NF and Hopsin, Lost. They out here in like Alaska or something. It's all nice and mountainy and cold.
Self-awareness, pride's a code, and yes, I like to wear it. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics I can barely bear when I'm lost.
The one thing about Hopsin's songs, man, the beginning is all somber. There's no drums, there's hardly any 808s. And then like a minute in is when it just drops. And this is just another track where it's gonna drop, it's gonna be hit hard.
To admit the fair is that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get to combative inside of me's a person who cares.
What I tell you, y'all, what I tell you about these beat drops, man, they always be hitting. He picks up it's the classic NF, man. Just a classic NF song right here.
Be over dramatic, but look at the data. It's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we're back in the saddle. Mine pays not to rent, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like to
Ooh, you on the fence need to pick up the paddle. Oh, NF. Oh, NF. Oh, NF.
I love the back arenas and all, but what I really want to do is learn to hit on my thoughts and put the rays on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss and pull them back with pain on the maximum. You think you're in charge? You ought to know better. Ain't no way around and applaud the traits that I want. They say I can't afford what it costs, but you can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your brain to not be such a pessimist.
It's one thing I thoroughly enjoy about NF, man. He knows that he goes through these ups and downs. He puts it through this music to like any one of his fans, anyone that ever listens to his songs, that know that he has his down moments. We can all have our down moments as long as we pick ourselves back up, like he said, pick ourselves back up, and know that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. That we can always be better at the end of the day. The next day could be always better than the previous day. So I always enjoy it about NF, about that stuff like that. Very interesting how Hopsin's gonna come in on this track. Speaking of Hopsin,
these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, and now I'm at the point where I'm spending $1,000 a week on hypnotherapy. Look, I'm trying to wash away my sins. I got a group of love, I want to see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it comes to anybody, there's no trust for no one. Man, so what? I'm actually bored with having it so hard. It's torn apart from a family that I don't have anymore. Now hold up, I was living so big, I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it, cause I was running late for the train and missed it. The only thing I feel is pain.
y'all hear the production? It's slowly rising. It hits his pace. It's flowing slowly getting faster. Oh, I'm loving it.
And every verse I lay goes stays sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You never see the day when my anger's dismissed. You ain't praying to the Lord with the book of James. Open, he go at my testament. Dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost.
That look like something out of Game of Thrones right there. With the circles and you got the black balloons. I don't know what that symbol was supposed to represent. We don't know what that represented. That Game of Thrones with the spider. I don't know, fucking know. But I thoroughly enjoyed that track. Hopsin and NF, man, that was a long time coming between the two. Like I said at the beginning of this video, their separate fan bases always wanted them to come together because they had similar sounds of dark, sinister, dark vibes, very introspective about themselves and their careers in the hip hop world and the hip hop community and the music genre overall. So I thoroughly enjoyed that track. The flows just sound so the same. The subject matter for the track was so similar. And I just, man, I just hope and see that we get more collabs from them. Maybe Hopsin's coming out with an album or a mixtape of some sort maybe this year. Maybe we have another combination between them too. But man, NF, man, the Clouds mixtape, I'm looking forward to it later this month. Maybe I'll react to that track he's doing with Tech 9. That's gonna be a solid track between the two. But I can't wait for more music from NF and Hopsin. In terms of Lost, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, if you like the video, please like the video. I got more content like this always coming soon. So please subscribe. And see you next video. Peace.